Alyssa Mercante has been fired, or at least that's what a lot of people would like to believe. Welcome back to Words of Paradise. I'm your host, Leon Idle, and yeah, unfortunately, I don't buy it. I don't believe it. At least as of the time of this recording, I don't think we have enough evidence to support the idea that Alyssa has been fired, but I can see a lot of people running with this just based on what they're seeing on X. So we're going to get into this. Before we do, hit that subscribe button. I have a nerdy news channel. I cover nerdy news every day, and it would be some incredibly great news if it were true, but I don't think it is. We're going to go over why some people think they do, and then why I don't think as much. So, right now, first of all, I want to draw attention to this post that I made on X a few days ago. A post that I got absolutely roasted for, by the way, even though I was just being tongue-in-cheek. You know, when Alyssa dropped this on X, this is for all the YouTube reactionaries. Hi, Alyssa. It's even easier to Photoshop me into your shitty video where you read my entire article out loud like a kid in school who dreaded getting picked on for popcorn reading. I just want to let you know, by the way, I love getting picked on for popcorn reading because I grew up in a hick town and I actually understood how to speak English, so I got my chance to show off. But that being said, I said, you know, in a weird way, I kind of respect that Alyssa Mercante is sticking her heels in and trolling back rather than only calling us the usual buzzwords. If nothing else, she at least has a sense of humor, even if she has no other sense whatsoever. And again, I was being very tongue-in-cheek. I got no respect for this woman. I got no love for this woman. I do stand by what I say here. I would much rather a journalist, you know, come out and at least try and be funny and try and have fun with trolling, even if they utterly fail at it, than just saying the usual buzzwords only, like racist, misogynistic, homophobic, this, that, and the other. But my point is, I'm going to stick to this and explain why I think this tweet actually does end up mattering, because as I'm sure you've heard, as I'm sure you've seen, folks notice that the senior editor at Kotaku was removed from Alyssa Mercante's bio, and yes, that is true. Right now, just bylines, Jezebel, Games Radar, all that. Of course, she's still got the pronouns in their bio, as if that actually matters. To be fair, it actually does matter in this instance, because I'm sure a lot of people will look at her and not realize right out the gate that she is, in fact, a she. But the fact of the matter is, yes, that is removed from her bio. And then she posted some pretty cryptic looking things on X. You know, I love my Kotaku fam, send tweet, extended fam, formers 2. A lot of people were going through this, asking what she means, asking why it's so cryptic, and she did not appear to have any other answers. She posted this not too long afterwards. I'll be at SGF, who's getting hammered with me. Now, when you look at these two side by side, you know, talking about how you love your Kotaku fam, and then you're gonna be getting hammered, these seem like they're all, you know, some sad and desperate tweets. Like she's lamenting something. You know, she lost her job. She wants to drink her sorrows away. She wants to remember the good times with her Kotaku family. And yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that is true. However, I doubt it. Neither of these tweets are actually really anything out of the ordinary for Alyssa. She frequently has talked about her Kotaku family, you know, past and present, and frankly, go through her profile and look at her photos. Almost every single selfie, she's got a drink in her hand. I mean, I'm sure, like, I got a sneaking suspicion the lady's a bit of an alcoholic, but you know, hey, I ain't judging. We all got our vices, but oh, Alyssa, it's really bad for you, girlie. It's really bad. At least she doesn't drunk tweet very often, at least so far as I can tell. But no, then she posted this. This is a screen cap of somebody who said something on her page. It's over. Everything you worked for and done, it's over. You know it. This is the end game, and the patriarchy has claimed its prize, and your complete blacklisting. There is no walking this off. You've lost the end. And then there's the Homelander response. There's, again, a very cryptic tweet. There's no words, nothing to go by. Like, I'm sorry, this just seems to be her more having a gag, having a laugh, and that's what I think this is. I think that she intentionally removed Kotaku from her bio to rage bait, to get videos like this to be made about people trying to celebrate her firing when she actually hasn't been fired whatsoever. This is literally just more of her trolling. And Alyssa is a lot of things. She is a witch. She's an ex-sex worker. She's somebody that grew up in an incredibly privileged life, raised in a very wealthy family that ran off to New York to live her dreams of being a political pundit, and probably likes to get her bat blown out by the BBC. But she's not dumb. That's the one thing she's not. Alyssa's not dumb. In fact, she's actually pretty good at what she does. If she wasn't good at what she does, then we wouldn't all be talking about her all the time and making all these videos and frankly, just having a laugh at it. Like, if anything, she stokes controversy. She is getting people to click on the Kotaku articles, even if they're just hate clicks. I don't think Kotaku's going to part with her. I mean, yes, we did see that she went after Smash JT's family yesterday, or the day before yesterday, which was incredibly uncouth, wrong. Pretty much everybody disavowed that. But I don't think, after everything else Alyssa Mercante has gotten away with, I really don't believe that would be the straw that breaks the camel's back. No, I think that this is just a troll move, especially when you go to Kotaku's website. You know, she's still listed as an employee. She's listed, you can go to her Twitter there. I would attempt to do so, but I'm blocked. I pulled these screenshots from an alt account. You know, her email also still directs to Kotaku, and this is, you know, the Kotaku page. You know, what is Kotaku, who works here? At least as of the time of this video, this hasn't been updated. Also, make note of this name, Carolyn Petit, the managing editor. Well, Carolyn Petit does in fact have a, did I not pull, here it is, right here, a tweet from Carolyn Petit. Look, and this is only from an hour ago. This tweet is from about 11 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time on May 8th. Look, it's simple. Making a woman the target of large-scale harassment and death threats and profiting off of YouTube videos, denigrating her, are all A-okay. But if she responds in any way but silently taking it, that's simply unacceptable. Now, no, hold on. First of all, I like that she's responding. I've already said that. The response, the back and forth, that makes it fun. So, by all means, Alyssa, continue to respond. I actually do think the engagement between has been great. It's a little annoying it blocked me because, hey, if you wanted to respond, then why with all the blocking and whatnot? But no, why would Carolyn Petit here be running defense for Alyssa if Alyssa got fired? Because at that point, Carolyn would be opening themselves up to also potentially getting in trouble at her job, or his job, actually, with Kotaku, because why would you publicly support the person that no longer works with your outlet, the person that, you know, was so egregious that Kotaku actually decided to fire them? I don't see this being the case. I don't see a current higher up at Kotaku running defense for a fired Alyssa Mercante. Because again, this is the managing editor. The managing editor supposedly running defense after the firing would have happened. That just logically don't sit with me. But then we got this here. This is Jen Glennon. Now, Jen Glennon also on this list as the editor-in-chief. And the editor-in-chief, Jen Glennon, which is the only Kotaku account, by the way, to have not blocked me. It's so strange that their head honcho hasn't blocked your boy, but whatever, I'll take it. Posted this 2 days ago, or 3 days ago by the time you're seeing this. Look out, chuds. She can't stop, won't stop serving cunt. Talking about Kotaku's Alyssa Mercante will not be scared off the internet, sharing this article right here. Now, granted, this is, again, before Alyssa Mercante went in and actually attacked JT, or smashed JT's family, you know, tracked down his wife, tried to unsolicitedly send messages to his wife and tear his family apart. But we've seen Kotaku journalists do all that and worse in the past. Yes, we see the editor-in-chief running ultimate defense, saying she can't stop, she won't stop. I know a lot of individuals are like, well, Leon, come on. Geo Media, they're the ones that own Kotaku. They're the ones in charge. Geo Media has gone over everyone's heads, and they're the ones that decided to do this. I don't buy that either. Let's look at Geo Media's website. You go to their leadership page, and you got the chief financial officer, chief people officer, but then you got the editor-in-chief of Quartz. All right. What other editor-in-chiefs do they show? Oh, right here, editor-in-chief of Jalopnik. All right, editor-in-chief of The Root. Well, that's strange. Geo Media doesn't even acknowledge the editor-in-chief of Kotaku, but if you go to their brands page, Kotaku is, in fact, one of them here. We got Jalopnik, we got Quartz, we got The Root, but there's also Inventory, Kotaku, and Gizmodo, none of which are actually present on the leadership page. It's almost as if they don't care about Kotaku. They know Kotaku makes them no money. They know they're completely subsidizing Kotaku from some of these other brands that may make money. I really don't know if any of these other outlets also make money. But the fact of the matter is, man, Kotaku comparatively is a joke outlet, and it's always been a joke outlet. I don't think Go Media gives a rat's ass about what's going on at Kotaku. They've got bigger fish to fry. I mean, we're talking about the chief executive officer, Jim Spanfeller. I went to his X account, I went to his Twitter account just to see, what he's been up to. Homie hasn't posted since 2023, and his post from before that was in 2020. I did the same thing with this individual right here, Tasha Robinson, the editor-in-chief of The Root. She hadn't posted anything of note since like 2021, if I recall correctly. Like, none of these individuals for Go Media have any sort of social media presence. Do you think they're really privy to what's going on X with some of their employees if they themselves don't use the platform? I'm sorry, to me, none of this seems like she's actually been fired. So I'm gonna say it. She's doing exactly what I said she was doing here, in that, hey, She's gonna have a sense of humor. She's trolling. She's wanting to get these reactionary videos made about how she's been fired when really she hasn't been. Now, of course, maybe she took it out of her bio because there's been such a cataclysm and a hate storm when you come to things like the change.org position, which is now sitting at almost 1,500 as of the time of this writing. 1,500 signatures for the change.org to end Kotaku. But I mean, 1,500 signatures on an internet, that's not a lot in the grand scheme of things. It's great. People need to keep signing up, keep doing it, push that change.org petition even higher. I talked about in my previous video. Definitely go support it. But at the end of the day, right now, 1,500 signatures on a petition, that's not a whole lot in the grand scheme of things. I really don't think that that was a big enough thing to sort of blow this over the edge. So, I don't know. There's always the chance that I could be wrong. There's absolutely the chance that I could be wrong. It would be a best case scenario. Maybe she's still working for Kotaku, and Kotaku just wants to distance themselves from her publicly until this firestorm blows over. But hey, if I'm wrong, awesome. I would love to be wrong. Don't be wrong. I think that Alyssa Mercante has done irreparable damage to gaming, and her being removed from Kotaku, and frankly Kotaku getting the axe in general, would be one big step in a way to reclaiming the culture that we've grown up loving. The culture that gamers everywhere, male, female, black, white, gay, straight, whatever, the gamers growing up everywhere have always cared about, that now we feel the need to defend and fight for in some sort of culture war. This would be a great thing if it were to be the case, but I'm sorry, right now, I don't feel like just removing her editor-in-chief, or I'm sorry, her managing editor position from the timeline, from her bio. I don't think that's strong enough data. I don't think that's strong enough evidence to support that she's been fired. But hey, by the time I'm done recording this, by the time it comes out tomorrow, who knows? Maybe there'll be more information. Maybe there will actually be something of note to clarify one way or the other. And yeah, if you're seeing this, Alyssa, I gotta say, good game. I'm sure there's a lot of individuals in this sort of space that are absolutely gonna fall for it. And if that is what you did, if you came out with such shenanigans as to jokingly remove your editor-in-chief or your managing editor title just to get these videos made, you did good. This is why I said exactly what I did in my little post about you being, having some semblance of a sense of humor. But boy, do I hope I'm wrong, and boy, do I hope that she got the axe. But those are just my opinions. Let me know yours in the comments down below, or let me know on X, where you can find me at Bolt the Word. And please do subscribe. I am a nerdy news channel. I cover nerdy news every day. Not always about Alyssa Mercante and Gamergate and that sort of thing, but anime, movies, music, Magic the Gathering, you name it. Check me out on Instagram at wordsofparadise_Leon and become a member for $4.99 a month. You can join the Discord, and of course, you get to choose the articles I go over on a day-to-day basis. Choose videos for me to react to on my Friday night live streams, and get in on the discourse with over 50 other vital idols. It is a growing, vibrant community where the only diversity we care about is real diversity, which is diversity of thought. The conversations are fantastic, and as long as you can back up your opinion, you're free to say whatever. It's fantastic. And until next time, it's all here in the Nerdosphere. This has been Words of Paradise.